come a long way to be here tonight. So let's get our greetings and salutations out of the way right now, shall we? Hi! Ooh, I don't know about you, Miss Kitty, but I feel so much yummier. Now, there's an issue that has recently come to my attention that we need to discuss right now. Is that okay with you, honey? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Are you ready? 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 Your makeup is terrible. Your makeup is terrible. Your makeup is terrible. Your makeup is terrible. But I love you anyway. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Your makeup is terrible, terrible, terrible. Your makeup is terrible, terrible, terrible. Your makeup is terrible. But I love you anyway. Now I heard this is the best motherfucking club in all the land, is that correct? Well, it better be, because I never had no stunt shows or shenanigans at the doorway. Mr. Doorman, what's that? You need my ID? This face is my ID, motherfucker. Now, I'm not the kind of bitch who's gonna go behind your back and talk shit on you. If I have an issue with you, I'll bring it right to your bumpkin face. Now, let's discuss it right now, shall we? Are you ready? You, specifically. Are you ready? Oh, yeah, totally am. Are you ready? 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 Your makeup is terrible. Your makeup is terrible. Your makeup is terrible. Your makeup is terrible. But I love you anyway. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Your makeup is terrible, terrible, terrible. Your makeup is terrible, terrible, terrible. Your makeup is terrible. But I love you anyway. Oh my gosh, this is the really serious part of the song. Do you hear that? Oh my God. See, there's something I have to confess. You and I have a lot more in common than I thought. And it's something I need to bring to your attention right now. Are you ready? I think so. Are you ready? That's better. Are you ready? 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 My makeup is terrible. My makeup is terrible. My makeup is terrible. My makeup is terrible. Do you love me anyway? Terrible, terrible, terrible. My makeup is terrible, terrible, terrible. Your makeup is terrible, terrible, terrible. Our makeup is terrible. I love you anyway.
So as you guys heard, that was Alaska Thunderfuck. Your makeup is terrible. Now you're probably thinking, who the hell is Alaska? Alaska Thunderfuck is Shara Needles' boyfriend from RuPaul's Drag Race. So yeah, if you're wondering where I'm getting all these songs from, I'm just going down my music list on my iPod by artist. So we're gonna do all the A's and B's and then all the other letters. I don't know if I have any. I don't think I have anything for Z, but whatever. Welcome to, of course, chapter 21 of The New Kid. The New Kid was uploaded yesterday, and it was yesterday. Oh my God, my stepbrother, that took over an hour and a half to upload. So an hour and 40 minutes that thing uploaded. But today's video, which is uploading as this time of being recording, the video of my stepbrother chapter 29 is being uploaded right this moment. So, in the last chapter, we found out what happened to Drake after Daniel left to go to school. So, last paragraph, of course. So he's at Daniel's house right now. I stayed put at the door. I realized I didn't have anything put anything on to cover up my scars. Well, I didn't want to keep any secrets from him either. My heart was pounding. I was so scared of upsetting Daniel. I can't stand to see him cry. I already regret just coming to his house. I started to cry again, so I just sat on the chair on the patio. The door opened, and I looked to see who was coming out. It was Daniel. Chapter 21. Chapter 21. You can stay here. Drake's point of view. I looked away to hide my face, and I jumped up into a ball on the chair to hide my arms almost instantly. Drake, oh my God, I was so worried about you. What happened? Daniel asked, running over to me. I'm fine. I lied. Drake looked at me. Drake, look at me, he begged. I slowly turned my head over to Daniel. He looked at me with shock. Tell me what happened, please, he begged. I just shook my head and looked away. I'm sorry, I didn't want you to see me like this, but I need you. I said, what are you sorry for? Daniel asked. I just shrugged. Put your knees down, Daniel said. I knew I couldn't hide it for much longer, so I gave in and slowly dropped my knees. I thought I kept my arms wrapped around myself, so he couldn't see my wrist. He looked at me looked like I was dead right in front of him, which really made me feel bad for letting this happen. Daniel gently pulled on my arms, trying to unwrap them from myself. I let go, and my hands sat on Daniel's hands. A tear slipped down his face, but I tried to hold them back. Tears started falling down my face as well. Come on, Daniel whispered. I got up. Daniel helped me inside. I sat on his bed and squeezed his hand. Did your dad do this to you? I asked. I nodded. But don't worry. I'll be okay, I said. I didn't really know if that was true or not. Daniel kissed my cheek lightly and rested his head on my shoulder. I don't want you to go back home, he admitted. I put my head on Daniel's, which kind of hurt, but I dealt with it. It's okay. Where else am I supposed to go anyways? I asked. No, it's not. And you can stay here with me, he replied. I blushed a little. Does he really care about me that much? But what about your parents? Will they let me stay? I asked. Probably, but even if they say no, I'm still going to make you stay. He replied. My face burned, and I wrapped my arms around Daniel. Thank you, I said. Daniel got up and looked down at my arms. Do you mind if I look at this? He asked, pointing where I had my arm wrapped up. I shook my head and unwrapped it. Oh my God, Daniel whispered as he saw the gash. He gently pulled it apart a little. Jesus, that's deep. We should take you to the hospital, he said. I shook my head. I don't want them to think bad about me having cuts on my wrist. I said, sweetheart, I know how you feel, but it's gonna be okay. You just need to get it checked on. I don't want this to get infected, he said. He got up and walked out to the kitchen. I sat and waited for him to come back. It really touched my heart to know how much Daniel cared about me. Daniel came back with a damp cloth and gently rubbed the blood off my arm. I watched him as he touched my cuts. I'm sorry, I'm almost done. I winced as he touched my cuts. I'm sorry, I'm almost done. He said. Once he got all the blood wash off, he put the cloth in the wash, then kissed me. I returned the kiss passionately as he had. Kiss me almost made my heart melt. It almost hurt sometimes. It did. Daniel still gives me butterflies every time I see him. He broke the kiss and grabbed my hands. Come on, let's go, he said. I got up and held on to Daniel. Mom, we need to take Drake to the hospital. Daniel said. Why? What happened? Grace asked. Daniel showed him the gash and she nodded. She got the keys to her car and we got in the car. Daniel sat with me in the back. What happened? Grace asked. I got into a fight, I replied. With who? She asked. I stayed silent until she asked again. My dad, I replied. What? Did he do that all to you? She asked. I nodded, except my cuts on my wrist. I didn't want to point that out to her. I might just make you stay with us, she said. Can I? I asked. Sure, well, I mean, I can't let you go back to your house, she replied. I looked down and smiled as Daniel grabbed my hand. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to. But what are you guys fighting about? She asked. My smile faded and I took a deep breath. That I'm gay. And the fact that I am dating Daniel, I admitted. I didn't know you two were dating. That's great. Grace said. Daniel and I blushed. Did Tony and Evan know? I asked. Daniel shook his head. I thought he wouldn't have told them. The rest of the ride was silent. Daniel helped me out of the car and into the hospital. I have to admit, I was kinda scared shitless. I sat in the hospital bed waiting for the doctor, with Daniel on my right and Grace on my left. I was clutching onto Daniel's hand. I didn't want him to go. I wanted him to stay with me forever. Wait, what are they gonna do? I asked. They're just gonna clean it up, then stitch it. then they're gonna just check out the cut in your leg, probably. Daniel replied, okay, can you stay with me? I asked. Of course, he replied. I kind of felt stupid for thinking he had to leave for my stitches. Daniel kissed the top of my head. I looked at him, slightly begging for an actual kiss. Daniel smiled, but looked down, and I grabbed the collar of his shirt, gently pulling him down towards me. He looked up into me. He looked up into my eyes, and I lightly pressed my lips on him. It's okay, sweetheart. That's the end of this chapter. So, the next chapter, I swear, I never used him. Oh, so, if you guys don't remember what happened, I know we kind of went away from this character. Zach will be introduced back into this. Zach is the boy that, used to date Daniel, but then he moved away, then he came back, and now Daniel's life has gotten worse. I swear I never used him. So, Zeke, what am I saying, Zeke? Zach went to the hospital because apparently Drake almost killed him. So, Drake and Zach are both now in the hospital, and apparently we have a small problem there. So, yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow, so may the odds be ever... That is not my outro in this video. I'm so freaking sorry, but... Yeah, it's okay, just ask the GSA. Mwah!